Hey Ravens, Kudisu here with the core concept dive into the special G13 Raven Tenderfoot pre-order customization in Armored Core 6. Let's dive in. So for some reason, the Tenderfoot preset customization has become one of my favorite ACs. I think because it has such a classic design, great paint job, and brings back a lot of nostalgia from my old school Armored Core days. And if you know me, I love to pilot midweight bipeds, so the Tenderfoot frame is a great fit for me. But what is the Tenderfoot preset customization? It's a C3 MELANDER frame with a neat Red Guns paint job and comes with a special G13 decal. It's equipped with the same loadout as the starting AC Loader 4, so players can use and customize it at the very beginning of the game. It's a special bonus for those who pre-ordered Armored Core 6. So here's how to access the Tenderfoot customization. The C3 MELANDER part and Tenderfoot customization preset are automatically awarded at the beginning of the game, right after the illegal entry mission. To access it, simply go to Assembly, then AC Data, and load it up from the last tab. Now let's talk about optimizing Tenderfoot. The C3 MELANDER frame is what I would consider a light midweight biped. Now personally, I prefer keeping Tenderfoot on the lighter side. While it doesn't particularly stand out in any one area, it is a well-rounded unit that can suit a variety of loadouts and playstyles. Some strengths, great target tracking, and it's very light. Some weaknesses of it are lower on the defense for a midweight biped, and a little bit higher energy consumption for some of the midweight biped parts. C3 MELANDER is definitely not a meta build, and I don't treat it as such. I enjoy role-playing and making thematic ACs, so in the spirit of that, and given Tenderfoot's Red Gun Balaam influence, I'd like to stick with parts manufactured by Balaam, Dafeng, Takagawa Harmonics, Bowels, Furlong Dynamics, and Melanite. You won't find any Arquebus parts on Tenderfoot while I'm piloting it, maybe with the exception of the stun needle when I need to slay an ice worm. I have a few loadouts that I really enjoy on Tenderfoot that I wanted to share. The stock equipment leaves much to be desired in terms of performance, so let's optimize Tenderfoot so it can perform at its best. Beginning with the weapon set, I actually like the Turner rifle, and Tenderfoot's starting equipment to me is classic Armored Core. My main Tenderfoot variant deploys the Turner rifle with the Haldeman or Zimmermann shotgun, SU-Q5 pulse shield, and MLT-06 launcher. For more competitive matches, I like to swap out the Turner for the Etsugen, which pairs very nicely with the Zimmermann shotgun. Another fun loadout that I like is the Turner or Etsugen paired with the Zhaoji or Majestic bazooka. I like the Dafeng bazooka because it does have a fast reload and you can get those bazooka shots out quickly, but it really is outclassed by the Majestic. Another really fun setup that I've been experimenting with is using the Pulse Blade and Haldeman paired with the Etsugen and the Mighty Fist, along with Kakaku boosters, to set up some really nasty stun locks with the Haldeman. Sometimes I'll swap out the Basho arms for this setup for some extra defense and better melee damage with the Pulse Blade. The booster, FCS, generator, and expansion slots do vary depending on the loadout. For general loadouts that are on the lighter end, I prefer the Ming-Tai generator, P04 boosters, and P05 FCS. If the weight's available, Santai provides a ton of capacity for quick boosting and assault boosting maneuvers. For close range builds, the Abbott FCS is my main choice to stay as thematic as possible, even though it is outclassed by Acellus. However, with the good tracking on the MELANDER C3 arms, this really hasn't been much of an issue. Now let's talk about piloting Tenderfoot. As I mentioned earlier, Tenderfoot is a midweight biped that trades lightweight and defense for some ability and other specializations. It isn't a tanky build, so a shield helps a lot in managing ACS and extending its longevity in battle. I typically prefer the parry style of shield usage, and the SQ5's generous instant guard and good cooldown mean it's usually available to dampen any incoming attacks. To get the most from Tenderfoot, leverage its lightweight and efficiency and lean into assault boosting and quick boosting tactics, offensively and defensively, to overwhelm your opponent. Utilizing cover effectively is also really important for survivability. Check out my battle primer on using cover effectively to learn more. I'll also be doing a Tenderfoot exclusive ranked run this season to see how far we can take this AC. Don't forget to subscribe to keep track of this project. That's it for this core concept video. What do you think about the Tenderfoot customization? Do you like it? Have you played with it? What optimizations would you make to bring out the most from this AC? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.